win, go win, go win, go win, go win, man, go win.
Welcome back to Wise Guys. These guys know sports. Here's my NBA playoff preview. We're talking about the Eastern Conference and Western Conference first round matchups. Let's go to the Western Conference. Let's talk about the matchup in the 4 versus 5 slot in the Western Conference as the Rockets, Lakers will face off against one another. The Rockets are the number 5 seed in the Western Conference. The Lakers are the number 4 seed in the Western Conference. Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Ime Udoka, JJ Redick. It's the Rockets. It's the Lakers. It's KD. It's LeBron. I'm here for it. Let's talk about this matchup. The Rockets are the 5 seed. They finished the season 52-30. And the Rockets, they finished their last 10 games 9-1. And they honestly started to play much better down the stretch in games this year. Like, I thought the Rockets, especially late in the season, they did a tremendous job winning basketball games. And offensively, they played better. Defensively, they played better. Because there was a moment in time where I had got tired of watching the Houston Rockets, honestly. I'm like, man, I get tired of watching these dudes. I remember one time this season, I was watching the Rockets-Timberwolves game. That game went to overtime. And the Rockets had like a 10-point lead against the Timberwolves. And they couldn't finish that game against the Timberwolves after having a 10-point lead in overtime. They blew that 10-point lead against the Timberwolves. It made absolutely no sense. But when you look at the Rockets' last 10 games in the regular season, they were 9-1 in those 10 games. Those previous 20 games, they were 10-10. The Rockets' points per game differential in their last 10 games was a plus 15.2. In their previous 20 games, it was a plus 0.4. Their offensive rating in their last 10 games was 126.8. In their previous 20 games, it was 113.8. Their 3-point percentage in their last 10 games was 38%. In their previous 20 games, it was 34%. So the Rockets have improved in these last 10 games. And I'm looking at a Houston Rockets team. Obviously, they are led by Kevin Durant. And Kevin Durant this season, he's averaging 26 points per game on 52% shooting from the floor. And Kevin Durant is still a scoring machine. He's a scoring machine. And he is the bona fide number 1 option for the Houston Rockets. And I love Kevin Durant, and I think Kevin Durant is obviously one of the greatest scorers in NBA history, and he's one of the greatest players in NBA history. But this year, the Houston Rockets got worse with Kevin Durant, and the Phoenix Suns, the team that he departed from, got better without Kevin Durant. And I'm going to talk about LeBron here in a minute, but in this particular series, because the Lakers do not have Luka Doncic or Austin Reeves, all the pressure heading into this series is on Kevin Durant. All the pressure is on KD because Kevin Durant has a more complete team than LeBron has in this first round series between the Rockets and the Lakers. And so, considering what the Rockets gave up to acquire Kevin Durant can not be a first round exit, and Kevin Durant can't get beat by LeBron James when LeBron James' team is nowhere near as good as Kevin Durant's team in this first round matchup. So, as great as Kevin Durant is, I personally believe if Kevin Durant loses to LeBron in the first round series between the Rockets and the Lakers, I believe Kevin Durant's legacy takes a hit. It doesn't tarnish his greatness or his legacy. We all know Kevin Durant is one of the greatest NBA players in NBA history, and he's one of the greatest scorers in NBA history. But if you are Kevin Durant, you cannot lose to a Lakers team or lose to LeBron, and he doesn't have Luka Doncic or Austin Reeves. Two of the three Lakers' best players are not playing in this particular series. So, and if we were to do a draft between these two teams, the Rockets would probably have 9 of the 10 players drafted first. The only player that you're going to draft from the Lakers is LeBron. That's it. He's the only player that you're going to draft on their roster. Everybody else, you're going to pick Kevin Durant. You're going to pick Şengün, Thompson, Shepherd. Okay, so I think the Rockets have a significantly better team than the Lakers currently have. And if the Lakers had Luka or Reeves, I believe this series would go 7 games. But I'm looking at a Los Angeles Lakers team, and I'm looking at LeBron James, right? LeBron, this is since April 5th. LeBron is averaging 26 points per game. That's ranked 10th in the NBA. He's averaging 11 assists per game. That's ranked first in the NBA. And he's shooting 56% from the floor. That's ranked 9th in the NBA. So LeBron James, since Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves have been injured, LeBron James has taken his game up a notch. And the thing is, going into this series, the only reason why I'm giving the Lakers a puncher's chance is because of LeBron James. I'm listening to these other sports shows, and it seems like nobody's giving the Lakers a chance. Nobody's giving the Lakers a chance. And I'm thinking to myself, are we sure that the Rockets are going to dominate the Lakers in this series? Because here's the thing. Considering the circumstances, right? Lakers don't have Luka Doncic or Austin Reeves. So, to me, if you are the Lakers, the Rockets are the one team that you have some confidence that you can actually beat. And I'm talking about in those top 6 seeds in the Western Conference. Because if the Lakers were going up against the Thunder, the Spurs, the Nuggets, or the Timberwolves, we wouldn't give the Lakers a snowball chance in hell at being able to beat any of those teams. Any of those other 5 teams in the top 6 seeds in the Western Conference, we wouldn't give the Lakers a chance against. The Timberwolves, the Nuggets, the Spurs, the Thunder, we wouldn't give them a chance against any of those teams. But the reason why I'm giving the Lakers a puncher's chance is because of the greatness of a LeBron James. And I have seen LeBron carry his team to playoff series wins multiple times throughout the course of his career. And there are moments that I remember in LeBron's career where these were some of the best moments of his career, and these are highlights that I feel like they have to play at his Hall of Fame ceremony. One of them is that chase down block against Iguodala in the 2016 NBA Finals when the Cavaliers came back from a 3-1 deficit and beat the Warriors. If LeBron James is able to pull this off and beat a heavily favored Houston Rockets team I believe that would help LeBron James and his case to be the GOAT. I'm not saying LeBron James would be the GOAT. Let me be very clear. But it would definitely help his case because the Lakers are clearly undermanned heading into this series. But the thing is, too, last point before I get my prediction, this is the reason why I believe LeBron is a better all-time player than Kevin Durant is. Even though we know it based on the accolades. Like LeBron has more MVPs than Kevin Durant. LeBron has more championships than Kevin Durant. LeBron has more finals MVPs than Kevin Durant. And LeBron has been the undisputed best player on all 4 of his championship teams. Kevin Durant, on the other hand, you can make a legitimate argument that Steph Curry was just as good as Kevin Durant was during his time in Golden State. But not only that, just their play styles. Imagine if Kevin Durant were on the Lakers and LeBron was on Houston. We wouldn't give the Lakers a chance. We wouldn't give the Lakers a chance because Kevin Durant, even though he's a great scorer, and he is one of the greatest scorers in NBA history, and I think Kevin Durant's name deserves to be in that conversation with MJ and Kobe when it comes to scoring the basketball at an elite level, Kevin Durant doesn't galvanize his teammates around him the way that LeBron James does. Kevin Durant cannot carry a team around him the way that LeBron James can. Because we know the Lakers, their game plan heading into this series, they want to find matchups that can be favored for them. And they want to create mismatches. And they're going to have LeBron James try and dictate tempo and dictate pace. And that's going to be their only chance. And LeBron James is going to have to kick the basketball out to shooters. So players like Marcus Smart, Kennard, Rui Hachimura, they're going to have to hit shots. They're going to have to hit shots for the Lakers to have a chance. But Kevin Durant is 9-5 against LeBron in the playoffs. And in their 3 head-to-head playoff series, KD averages 32 points per game. LeBron also averages 32 points per game. Last time they matched up was when the Cavaliers and the Warriors went up against one another in the NBA Finals. But I love the coaches in this series between the Rockets and the Lakers. I think Ime Udoka and JJ Redick both are really good basketball head coaches. They are. They're both good coaches. So I think from a head coaching standpoint, I believe the Rockets and the Lakers are at a draw because both of these coaches are good basketball coaches. But I actually believe in this series, the Lakers are going to compete. And if the Lakers can push this series to a Game 6 or a Game 7, it gives Luka and Reeves time to come back and help LeBron pull off an upset. And so, unlike everyone else, I am giving the Lakers a chance to win this series, and I think it's going to be a very competitive series. But with that being said, I am rolling with the Houston Rockets and Kevin Durant to beat LeBron and the L.A. Lakers. I'm going Rockets in 6 over the Lakers in the Western Conference first round matchup between the Rockets and the Lakers. Rockets in 6 over the Lakers. But this series will be very, very competitive between the Rockets and the Lakers. But I think the Rockets outlast the Lakers in 6.